Okay. So remember who I'm talking to. I am talking to people that have already said yes to money. So, hey, I'm just going to go, hey, first name, something very amazing to share with you. However, um, in the next few weeks, I'm going to be traveling. This is the stakes, right? I'm putting the stakes. Traveling out of town, which means my calendar, my calendar availability might be hard, might be, how do I say, stunted or something to that degree. Might be, mm,
Can you say filled?
yeah, filled up or something like that. Let me see. I'm bad with words. I have to look at it sometimes. It's filled up. Here's why this is good for you. Okay, what's in it for me? I'm I'm booked up for the next 4 weeks. Look at my calendar. And then Amanda's going to put a little screenshot of her calendar, of a full calendar there. However, we already talked about implementation with you. If you would like to get started today, I'd happily move some things around so that we could prioritize meeting with you first. You see how what I'm doing there? I'm creating a priority calendar, giving them an offer that only they can see. If you'd like to chat a little more, I have a few minutes today to answer any further questions you have. Simply reach, email me back. Yes, my
Daniel, I'm going to
curves.
jump in. This is Lori. At the point where you put in the time of you have some time around today, or I can't remember where you put that now.
Okay.
Um, Sometimes I get a little bit more specific. Oh yeah, I have a few minutes today. Um, Sometimes I get a little bit more specific and put a couple appointment times of choice that they can choose from. Is that harmful or is it okay, an okay choice to
I
put
just
that
want
in
them to
there?
respond back right now. I don't care what time they want me to call them back. I'm going to call them back at my convenience. Does that make sense? So like I'll call you at my earliest. So what I'm doing here is I'm
Yep.
framing it like I'm in demand, they're not. Do you guys get that? So we're creating the demand is Pervy is the demand, and you're gonna work around my schedule and not me work around yours. So that's kind of the frame where we're approaching this. Thanks, Pervy. Okay. P.S. Be in quite a bit of meetings. So, and I have about 10 others that are asking for this today. Okay, so do you guys see what I did here? I just want to kind of lay of the land, right? Something amazing to share with you. We're hoping to save you money on taxes. However, in the next few weeks, I'm going to be traveling out of town. This is the stakes, and here's why it's good for you. So it's the hook, the story, and the offer. And then I kind of wrap it up with, um, urgency and scarcity. You see that? So I have 10 others, meaning I'm in scarce resource, but they're not. I'm a scarce resource, but they're not, which switches the frame. I have 10 other people that are asking about this today, which means that they have to take action on this now. But I'm not telling them that they have to take action on this now. I'm just telling them what's at stake now. They are going to feel the urgency and scarcity because of the way that we
Hey,
wrote it.
Marie, what are you working on?
Do you guys get this? This right here, Amanda's going to send this to Purvy's clients.
Who?
And again, they're going to pay whether now or later. We're just trying to get them to pay today. So if they respond back yes, Purvy's going to
What
give
do you
them a
mean?
call, or Amanda's going to give them a call.
Theodore.
Uh,
Oh, uh,
who's uh who's unmuted?
oh, that's
Can,
the.
can someone on my team mute Joseph? Thanks, Joseph. Okay. Okay. Does this make sense for you guys, or did I go over your head with the script?
That makes sense.
Okay. I'll give it to you guys. So this is sent to these people here. The assessment, okay, the people that said yes but haven't paid. You know what you're going to send them? You know how this changes? It doesn't. It doesn't because it's the same thing. Okay. So I say that to you because Amanda, you send it to the first ones, the hottest people that already said yes with money, and the only thing is they said yes to money in the future, and you're just trying to pull it closer today. So you will send this out, and if they say no, not right now, or waiting, I'm waiting for XYZ, that's cool. Now I know the timeline, right? I know when this is going to happen. Those people, there's going to be a select few, there'll probably be 1 out of 10 that will say yes. And that person, you give them a call and you just say, hey, how can I help you out? Because I want to make sure that you get on Purvy's calendar. So your offer today is Purvy's calendar is booked. Let me prioritize you on her calendar. Does this make sense? You guys can deploy
Yeah,
this for your
got
team,
it.
by the way.
I usually do that, but over the phone. I do call the clients and like create the urgency and also helping them to see that they're gonna start saving instead of paying. And that's something that it has helped us a lot. But for the annual program, that's where we got the stop.
Okay. Well, if you don't feel
But
comfortable doing it, then let Purvy do that part.
oh no, I'm already excited about bringing clients over. Don't worry.
Okay, there you go. So then there you go, Amanda. Send it as an email. And then when you call them, just say, "Hey, I wanted to follow up on the email that I send you. Were you able to check on it? Check on it. It's time sensitive. I just want to make sure you got it." So remember, I'm not trying to create urgency and scarcity. I'm just trying to grab the scarcity and urgency that's there. That's the reason why tax season is so good and bad for you at the same time, because the scarcity and urgency is already embedded into the industry. Do you guys get that? It's already embedded into the industry to file on April 15th, to file on March 15th, to file September 15th. It's already there. So what we're doing is we're just creating an industry of our own. Do you guys get that? We're just taking what's already there and making it ours. So I'll drop this here in the chat if you guys want to use it.
And I have a quick follow-up question when you get a second, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sort of to Amanda's point. So in my case, for example, this person that I sold the annual program to on Monday for 27,000, they're ready to go, but there wasn't enough urgency. I sent them a message in text on which they haven't read yet. So I'm thinking about editing that message. But even more so, I'm thinking I want to call them because I really wanted them to purchase it by today. That's my target. And on Monday, I did tell them that it would be great for them to sign the engagement agreement and make payment by Thursday because I had that as my cutoff date. And
Mhm.
he asked, well, why? And
Yeah.
I didn't have a great answer for him. I kind of stumbled and I was like, well, I want to get the onboarding call scheduled as soon as possible so we can start those strategies in May as soon as possible. But I don't think that was a strong enough answer, and I was caught off guard there. How can I
Yeah.
rectify that at this point?
Good question. So there's the scarcity and urgency thing. There's a scarcity and urgency play you have to put. So number one, how many clients can you take realistically in a month for annual programs? The
When you say
capacity.
take, what do you mean?
Like how much capacity do you truly have with the current team you have right now?
But when you say take on, what do you mean? Like
Like
onboarding
how many
or
clients can you work with a month?
as many as possible, as many as I need. I don't
Wrong
have an
answer.
exact number, but let's just
Wrong
say
answer.
20.
The right answer is you can only work with 5 people in a month.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I can only work with 5 people this month, and I really already got 3 people, and I'm just trying to see if you're the fourth or the fifth. I got 10 other calls after you, but I can only take 5, and next month it recycles again. But my pipeline's already covered for this thing, but it has to be real. You see what I mean, David? Like of
Mhm.
all the things, you just have to find something real that you can anchor to truth because it wasn't strong enough because it wasn't real.
It wasn't prepared for. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah. Just think about how can I create urgency or scarcity here and urgency so that concept is you already got them to say yes, and you would just call them back up and say, hey, some things have changed, my calendar's gotten crazy over the next week, so um I know we talked about getting all these things rolling Monday. Would you be opposed to starting today so we can just get the ball rolling? And I prioritize my calendar to you because my calendar looks crazy for the next couple of weeks. But me and you already made an agreement, so I want to make sure I can honor that agreement to you without you having to wait.
Right. Yeah, but so what happens in a case where, for whatever reason you say, no, I can't do it now, but I could do it on Monday, right? Do I retract on, my availability at that point?
No, you just say, okay, Monday's fine. Monday works.
Right.
But I just can't guarantee like the timelines of when I'm gonna put you in because I know for sure we're gonna work together. My calendar's completely booked up and I got 10 other people that are gonna say yes. So like I have to prioritize who says yes first.
hmm Okay.
Does
So
that
we
make
plan,
sense?
yeah, and also we're planning out our schedule for the month of May, right? Or
Right.
something to that effect too.
Yeah.
And you would recommend that I should call him today, right?
I would send them the email first and then like within an hour, call them and just say, hey, just wanted to confirm you got the email. It's kind of time sensitive. I just want to make sure you got that before end of day today.
Okay. All right,
And
cool.
then if he says what email, do you have a couple of minutes? I'll just kind of share with you what's going on.
Sure.
And now you're reading the script.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
All right.
um, yeah, use it. I mean, you're gonna get the money in the future. You're gonna get the money now.
But I want it for this month's goal. That's why I told him to
Oh.
pay it by today.
I know, I know. But you just have to put it in his favor. I know what your goal is, but you have to make sure it aligns with his goal.
Right.
You know what I mean? So ask yourself that question. How can I create real scarcity, real urgency, and how can I align my goal with their goal?
Sure.
You'll find a way to say the right things. I wouldn't have to give you a script.
Right.
You'll say the right things because if you've ever done something like go on a vacation, I didn't have to give you a script on how to tell your wife to go on vacation. You know what I mean? Or
Mhm.
how to get ready for, she didn't, or I don't know what that looks like, but I didn't have to create a script to tell you, hey, you need to pack up, you need to do this, you need to do that. It just happens because you're just lending to the urgency and scarcity of the day. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.